Hey guys, how's it going? Shane with Eastman Insurance Solutions, and today we are answering the question, what is MedPay or medical payments on an auto insurance policy? As insurance rates are beginning to rise in California, um, I am being asked the question more and more frequently, Shane, what can I do from a coverage standpoint? What are some ways that I can reduce costs? And one of the most common coverages that people tend to opt out of, even directly off the bat, or one of the first coverages that they cut, is MedPay. I have heard from clients stories that other insurance agents have told them about why they don't need this coverage, and hey, you have health insurance, so MedPay is irrelevant to you. And unfortunately, a lot of that is false. So here are three reasons why it's not a good idea to cut MedPay from your insurance policy. Number one, as the cost of healthcare are rising just as rapidly as the cost of insurance in California, people are opting for cheaper health plans, which carry higher deductibles and higher copays. And so, in the event of an auto accident where you or somebody in your vehicle gets injured, that MedPay is going to help alleviate some of those copays, out-of-pocket medical expenses, and help soften that blow. And it does so immediately. It is instantaneous coverage, and it is just a very wise thing to have when trying to shield your out-of-pocket medical expenses. I've seen policies where hospital visits are $500, $1,000, or a percentage up to a few $1,000s. And so MedPay will kick in immediately, or as they say, before the hubcaps stop spinning, MedPay will kick in. Number two, um, MedPay also covers a lot of circumstances outside of medical payments. It will cover an ambulance ride. It will cover dental coverage. It will cover chiropractic care. It will cover prosthesis. It will cover funeral expenses. There are a lot of coverages and a lot of ways that MedPay will kick in your insurance policy that people don't even realize. This is why it's important to know what your coverages are and how they protect you. MedPay also covers out of your vehicle. You could be walking. I've heard certain circumstances where people get struck by a vehicle, um, and MedPay has kicked in. And last but not least, number three, MedPay is referred to as lawsuit repellent. And here's what I mean by that. Number one, medical payments is the only coverage that you have on your insurance policy where the insurance company gives you the express authority to extend coverage. Example, you and I are driving down the street. You're driving, of course. We're sitting here chit chatting, and you don't notice that the car in front of you is getting ready to slam on their brakes, and thus you run into the back of them. I smack my forehead on the dashboard of your car and split my beautiful forehead wide open. I go to the hospital, I get 15 stitches, I get a concussion, and you say to me, Shane, hey, I feel horrible about this. Do me a favor, send me those whatever the medical bills are, whatever you incur as a result of this. I feel horrible. Do me a favor, send me those bills. Let me take care of it. I just feel horrible. What insurance companies have found in doing this is that in the highly litigious, sue happy state that we live in, or sue happy time that we live in, when I'm sitting at home for the next 7 days because I've got a concussion and a headache, and the doctor says I can't go back to work, and I'm sitting at home watching daytime TV because I have nothing better to do, and I see injury attorney after injury attorney after injury attorney telling me how the plight of my existence is your fault and I can sue you and recoup money from your insurance policy. And so they found that by taking a proactive approach and covering the medical expenses, that it decreases the likelihood, because if things have left on a good note, you're like, hey man, I feel horrible. Let me take care of this for you. So there are 3 reasons why you should not cut MedPay from your insurance policy. And if an insurance agent tells you otherwise, well, there you go. It is an extremely inexpensive coverage. The last time that I checked to figure out, real numbers, I think it's around $25 maybe a year per vehicle. So it's a super inexpensive coverage, and it just may save your bacon if you get into an accident, save your out-of-pocket expenses, save you from incurring a lot of expenses or possibly even a lawsuit. Hey, I hope this helps. As always, if you have questions, client or not, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to be of service and of value to you. Love to run through your insurance policies, give you an insurance review, see where you're at, see where you can make some changes. If you guys are in a good position, we'll let you know, hey, you're in a good spot. Stay where you're at. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video, and keep doing awesome stuff.